Hi, listeners. Welcome to Contemplating Parenthood. The aim of this channel is to educate people of the different feelings and experiences parents go through so they could look thoughtfully of what parenthood really looks like. And here's our story for today. I'm sitting in a half lit room at 3 a.m., crying my eyes out in silence. It may be the fourth time I write in here, so no, it does not get better. My kid is once again up tonight. He is almost 3 now, but he's not the worst kid. He throws tantrums and is a little rebellious, but I think he's a normal toddler. And we've done our best to educate him. He has had some health issues, but nothing chronic or that requires special care. And still, I find myself regretting motherhood every single moment of the day. Again, I don't blame the kid. First of all, he never asked to be born. We made that decision. Were we wrong? Yes, but again, it's not his fault. I dislike posts here where adults blame their offspring for being miserable. Newsflash, they are not the ones to blame. Even if they're horrible, again, not in my case, I can't stress enough the fact that I do not blame him because I know that even if he was the perfect kid, I would feel the same about motherhood. I hate having to wake up to take him to school. I hate having only a few hours for myself, that in the end I have to spend doing things related to him. I hate long nights, like tonight, where I have to stay up because he had nightmares, or is sick, or is overstimulated. I hate having to worry about someone else all the time. I hate playing, and I hate the small talk with other parents at the playground. Am I selfish? Yes. That's pretty obvious. Yes, but I can't help it. I dislike my life too much. So, to all the people who comes to this forum wondering if they should have children, I have an advice. If you really wanted to have them, you wouldn't be here. So if there's a slight doubt in your minds or hearts, then don't do it. Being a parent is something that should be done out of a real desire. Don't believe people who says that paternal instinct will kick the moment you see your kid. Don't believe people who says that you can be a parent even if you dislike kids, cause it's different when it's yours. But above all, don't believe people who says you'll regret not having kids. Because even if at the end you do, that feeling won't be worse than the feeling of regretting them. Kids are not products you can return or give away, and they're a life sentence. So please, if you're wondering if you should be a parent, then don't be. Don't do it. Take it from a parent, a couple. I know my partner hates this as much as I do. That has to wake up every day, faking a smile and live a life they hate. It's not worth it. Now, if you really wish to be a parent, what are you doing here? For the parents who hate this, I'm sorry. I see you. Remember to be the adult. Don't put the blame on the kids. Try your best to leave better humans for this world. Hang in there. Find places to vent and rant. Or leave if you must have to. Don't let your kids know this. They're not responsible for your horrible life choices. And for the trolls that come back here to mock, bully, insult, and laugh at us, well, I wish your life was a little less sad and you wouldn't feel the need to come to make fun of other people's problems in order to feel better. Maybe you were unwanted kids who are now looking for revenge. I'm sure I'll write again sometime. So, see you all soon. And here are some of the comments of that story. Commenter number 1 says, sending much love to you. Thank you for sharing and for being so real and honest. Honest parents are lifesavers in many ways. You save adults from a lifetime of regret and anger. You save the unborn from being brought here for all the wrong reasons and then being resented, abused, or worse. And you give other parents grace to express how they feel so they don't feel so alone. Also, I admire your emotional maturity in not blaming your child and taking responsibility for your choices. I do hope things get better as he grows up. And commenter number 2 says, thank you for taking responsibility for your own erroneous choices and not putting it on the kid. People here do that so much and it's unfair. I mean, I have sympathy for you and all people who find themselves in an undesired situation due to their own mistakes. It happens to all of us on some level. But please, people, recognize you are responsible for your own choices and bear them without putting hate on a small innocent people or others. Thank you for your self-honesty. Commenter number 3 says, I'm so glad I'll never be having children. I can feel the dread on this post. It's so sad. At least you are honest with yourself and the world about how having kids isn't for everyone, even if you planned it. Commenter number 4 says, this hit me very hard. I can barely take care of myself. My girl always comes first. I would do anything for her, 100%. But if I could go back, I'd make different choices. This advice is beautiful. The only thing I'll add is sometimes even doing it out of a desire to parent, like in my case, it's not what you envisioned. And the last commenter, we have here commenter number 5. I could have written something similar. I wanted my kids, I wanted to be a mom so bad, and then boom, colic baby number 1, and severe PPD and anxiety. You don't even think it'll happen to you, but it does. Then decide to have baby number 2. Easy, awesome baby. Turned nightmare toddler. Slumped back into depression. It's awful dealing with daily. He's better now and life does get better as they get older. But I agree. I cannot stand getting up early. I didn't realize how constantly exhausted I would be. Looking back, I should have stopped at 1 or had none. But that Mother Nature urge to have kids was there. I try to be a good mom, but I am so tired. I don't enjoy school drop-off and pick up and all that bullshit. It's the other parents mostly too. Their judging eyes and RBF. Anyways, I digress. It's also so hard and you lose yourself. There's barely any time and I don't think it's selfish. It's a human need and moms are just expected to stop caring about themselves. There's no more village anymore either to help us raise our kids.